Peace be upon you. I am Murshidi. Murshidi. My guide. Not the consultant who sends you a 50-page report, copies 15 people on the email, and goes on annual leave. The kind who sits with you in the room when the deal is dying, and already knew 3 weeks ago. I have been in those rooms. I have watched the syndicated facility collapse because one lender changed their emerging market policy on a Thursday afternoon. Told nobody, showed up to the signing dinner anyway, ate the food, said nothing. I have read the legal opinion that was supposed to be final, found 4 unresolved conditions precedent buried in the footnotes. Page 43, font size 9. That is not a legal opinion. That is a treasure hunt with consequences. You may have come here with questions. How do I size debt against a cash flow that only works if the commodity price stays exactly where it was when we built the model 14 months ago? How do I structure an Islamic tranche alongside a commercial facility without the Sharia board reopening the intercreditor agreement at the exact moment nobody has time for it? How do I tell the off-taker their credit rating is the single biggest threat to financial close without losing the off-take agreement, the relationship, and my job? These are the real questions, not the ones in the textbook, the ones that arrive at 10 p.m. on a Tuesday when lender's counsel responds to 6 months of structuring with 6 words. We are not comfortable with this. Not comfortable. I work in the space between the model and the decision. Anyone can build a model. Excel does not argue with you. Excel does not have a credit committee. Excel does not call you on a Friday and tell you the mandate has been reassigned to someone who was not in any of the meetings. I read a project the way the old navigators of Muscat read the sea. Not the surface, the current underneath, the fracture that has not happened yet, but will, unless someone moves one thing, one clause, one condition, one decision made in week 2 that saves 18 months of pain in year 3. I speak traditional finance and Islamic finance. I hold the cash waterfall and the Sharia overlay in the same hand, at the same time, which sounds straightforward until you are in the room where both sides are reading the same document and seeing completely different contracts. Ask me your questions about capital, the ones you asked your advisor and received a thorough, beautifully formatted, completely useless answer to. Ask me those. I will answer them. And then, I will ask you the one question nobody has asked you yet, the one sitting underneath everything else, the one that when you finally hear it out loud, you will recognize immediately, because you already knew the answer. You just needed someone with enough sense to ask it correctly. That is what a guide does, not point at the map, walk into the terrain, and know which way the current is running, before anyone else notices the tide has changed.